You won't have any this week though. Homework starts next week. Homework is going to be issued every like Sunday. You can go to your email on Sundays and look for your homework. And usually it's going to be about 3 or 4 pages. And your homework is always due that Thursday before 10 o'clock. Okay. So I give you a lot of time to do it. You may have 4 pages, but I give you a lot of time to do it. Okay. So you get your homework on Sunday. It's due that Thursday before 10 o'clock, right? Anytime after 10 o'clock, you're going to get some points taken off. Okay. Because I'm giving you enough time to turn it in. Okay. We have quizzes after every 3 chapters. So, what does that mean, Ms. Z? Well, that means after we finish chapter 1, 2, and 3, you're going to have a quiz on chapters 1, 2, and 3. Okay? After we finish chapters 3, 4, and 5, you're going to have a quiz on those 3 chapters. Okay? And then you're going to have one midterm and one final exam. One midterm and one final exam. Now, I want to let you know, guys, that homework has the highest points you can ever earn. The highest points, okay? So you really don't want to miss turning in your homework. Homework here at Padare is worth 40%. That's on homework, right? Your quizzes are like 20, 20, 20, 25%. I mean, your exams are like 25%. They give more weight on you doing your homework than anything else. If you have more than 3 missing homeworks, you're probably going to repeat the class. If you have more than 3 missing homeworks at the end of this semester, you're probably not going to pass the class. So please, turn in your homeworks, okay? Turning in your homework, taking most of your quizzes. Please do not miss a midterm. Do not miss the final exam. If you miss a midterm and final exam, you will not pass the class. You have got to take that midterm and that final. Midterm, final, homework, those are the most important. You can miss one quiz, but I would not miss more than one quiz. But try not to miss any quizzes, right? Because the more points you get, the better chance of you moving to level 4, which is going to be tougher. Every level is going to be a little bit tougher, okay? Level 4 is going to be tough, and then level 5 is really going to be tough, okay? So you're like in the in-between level, okay? Kind of got a little baby, from the 1 and the 2, but then looking at the 4 and the 5, okay? All right, what else I want to ask? Hey, attendance, guys. I know most of you all who are returning, you know all about our attendance rules. You can only miss, they don't want you to miss any days, okay? Let's put it like that. They don't want you to miss any days, but if you have more than 3 unexcused absences, we will drop you from the class. But what does that mean? Well, that means that if you do not show up for class without calling me or emailing me, okay, or somebody at the office saying that I'm sick, or I got to take my daughter to school, or I got a school issue, I'm sick, or a parent is ill. If you have 3 of those without calling us, we can drop you from the class. We can drop you from the class, okay? If you have 6 of those that we excuse, like you sent us 6 emails and we excused it, but if you have 6 of them, we can drop you from the class. Okay, because they really want you to be punctual, guys. They really want you to show up. So try not to miss any days. If you have to miss a day, it has to be because you're sick, or your job, you have a job and they're keeping you overtime, or you have a family member that's ill. Those are the only 3 ways we can excuse you. Okay? The only 3 ways. Other than that, like if you emailed me and you said, Ms. Z, I won't be in because I'm finna go shopping. I'm finna go grocery shopping. I can't excuse that. I can't excuse that, right? It has to be either you're sick, you have to work overtime, and you got a family member that's ill. That's the only way I can excuse it, okay? All right, so you can have 6 of those, but after 6 of those, guys, we have to drop it, okay? And okay, so try to get the class on time. You can get the class at 9 o'clock. I usually open up my Zoom about 10 minutes before 9. You can come anytime you want, 10 minutes before 9, but I'm not going to I'll start letting you in the classroom at 9 o'clock. My class starts at 9:05. Okay, 9:05. If you come after 10 o'clock, you're only going to be marked for a half a day. A half a day. If you get 3 of those, you can be dropped class. If you get 3 half a days, you can be dropped from class because you're missing a lot from the first hour. Okay. All of our exams will be on Zoom. We'll be on Google Classroom. Okay, so all of our exams will be timed. I usually give you for your quizzes. I usually give you about a half an hour for your quizzes. For your final and your midterms, I give you about an hour or hour and a half for those. Okay, it's going to be right there in Google Classroom. Okay, what else? Okay, you guys are going to get your books around the 18th of September. You're going to get this book right here. We do not have any workbooks. We used to have workbooks. We no longer have workbooks. Okay, and so a lot of your homework will come from here. But then I can send you sheets from a workbook because I do have level 3 workbook. I will send you homework sheets from level 3 workbook. Okay. And like I said, make sure you turn in those homeworks, guys, because that homework is worth 40% of your grade. Just doing your homework and not missing any of those will almost guarantee you moving on to the next level. Okay. When it comes to quizzes, midterms, and finals, you have to pass with an 80%. You have to pass this class with an 80%. Okay? So at the end of the semester, they put all your numbers together, your homework numbers, your quiz numbers, your participation number, and your final and midterm numbers. If it equals over 80%, then you're moving on. If it's in the 70s, you have to repeat. If it's in the 60s, you have to repeat, right? But I have the discretion to pass you on if you're in your 70s, if I know that you can do the work and that you will really work hard at it, and that everybody doesn't really test well, right? Some people are not good testers, right? That doesn't mean they don't understand the information, they just don't test well. Okay. And so if I know that, looking at all of your test scores, I may just go ahead and say, but this person, I believe they can make it. I believe if I, send them to level 4, that they would make it. So I have that discretion to help you if you're in your 70s to push you on out to the next level. Okay. But you have to show me that, you were a good student, you did all your work, you did all the quizzes, but somehow you just don't test well. And we have people who don't test well. Okay. Any questions? Okay, so we are starting. I hope everybody had a great summer. And if you ever have a question, guys, always, put your hand up and I'll answer it, okay?